Hey, John. I look younger. Really. How's it going? Good morning. Okay. For me, it's morning time. I'm just waiting for some other people to show up. Let's see who's still awake at this time. I think it's close to midnight for the West Coast, and for the East Coast, it'll be even later. So we'll see. We'll see who shows up. So, how's it going? How's it going? If not, I'm just going to do a live stream for the people from Europe. Where are you at? I'm in Germany. I'm in Germany right now. Just being around. Is there a reason for your travel? Like, right now I'm not traveling. Tomorrow I'm gonna be traveling to Amsterdam. I'm gonna be there for the rest of the week, from Wednesday to Sunday. And the reason is I'm meeting business partners. I'm networking there, and you know, getting some things done, some connections, building connections. You came back from Paris? Yes, came back from Paris last week. Yeah. I've been in Germany ever since Thursday, and tomorrow I'm going to be in the Netherlands, Holland. Tomorrow to Sunday. Yeah. You can already ask your questions, guys. I'm going to start when we're like 10 people. At this time of the day, it's probably not as many, so I'm waiting for 10 people to show up, all right? And then we can start the live stream. So you can already ask your questions, whatever it is that you want to know about this topic. When are you heading to Florida? And how long are you staying? Well, I'm headed to Miami later this year. It's going to be around September, right around that time. And how long am I staying? I'm probably going to stay. If I come to the States, it should be at least a week. Otherwise, it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the travel. Because I'm flying for 12 hours, it doesn't really make sense to stay there for like 2 days. So yeah, when I go to France, it takes like 2.5 hours. When I go to Paris, 2.5 hours. When I go to Amsterdam, it's 4.5. So all of that makes sense to just stay there for a couple of days. It doesn't take too much time, right? But the US takes me 12 hours to fly, So I'm staying at least a week. But only in Florida. Fuck California. I'm not going to California. Last time I was there, I was fucking depressed, clinically depressed in this fucking shithole called Los Angeles. Never going to go there again. All right. What advice can you give someone who is looking to build business connections like you are? Business connections like you are? Okay. For networking, you gotta always lead with value. So you gotta have something to offer, and you gotta offer something that is valuable to people. All right, so usually the people that you want to network with have more money than you, right? So you can't impress them with your money. So what do you have to give? So what can you give that is unique, that they need? Okay, so your unique solution to a problem, or a solution to a problem that only you can provide. That would be something good. What about California that made you feel that way? Was the energy of the city off? Will you be meeting a Raj? Well, that's a good question. I might be visiting San Jose, yes. Okay, that's in California, but it's Northern California. Los Angeles is a city of freaks, bro. I don't know if you've ever been there, but I promise you, there's something deeply wrong with that place. I don't know what it is. It must be the drugs, or I don't know, but the amount of weirdos, amount of freaks that you see there is unmatched. I've been to a lot of places in the world, And I don't know what it is about that place, but you know, it's crazy. The druggies, the crazy people, and it's not just normal crazy people. It's like out of this world shit. Okay, and it's just not a good place to stay. And people are fucking unfriendly as fuck. You know, they're like I don't know. It's not a good place to be. At least for me, I didn't like it. You know, it's like this. With reputations of places, it takes a long time to catch up. The United States used to be a great place to live and to be at. But that's changed, bro. That's changed, seriously. Reputations just take some time to catch up. But I wouldn't recommend anyone go to the U.S. Honestly, I don't know. It's just my personal opinion, yeah, my personal opinion. But going there, traveling, yeah, of course, visiting, but living there, you're signing up for something you probably don't expect. Okay. What's this? Let's see. How to convince a new reality. How to convince a new reality, that is your assumed reality over actual reality in your day-to-day life. You don't convince reality. I don't understand what you're trying to say here. Please rephrase it. That would be nice. Is studying an MBA in the US worth it? Is it worth pursuing to lay a foundation for myself in the US? I don't know. You gotta look at your personal situation. I guess an MBA is good. But, well, look, I can only tell you my personal opinions, okay? My personal opinions. The best way to make money is not with being an employee. You gotta create your own business, you gotta create your own income streams. Because at that point, you can uncouple that from the daily hours that you work. Yeah. Let me check. Enjoying your journey, Frank. Yeah, I'm not traveling right now. But yeah, thank you. Tomorrow I'm gonna be. Tomorrow I'm gonna be traveling to Amsterdam. So, yeah. Tomorrow to the end of the week. I'm gonna go live again and probably show you around. You know, let you know what's going on there. Does achieving the state of samadhi benefit the sorcerer in manifestation? Yes. Samadhi is the beginning. Samadhi is basically just the sensation and the awareness that everything is one, and then you can influence everything from your point of view, from your position. Yeah. How do you shift your thinking? Hold on. Where would you say is a great place to live? Oh. You know, it's funny that you say that, because I was actually on a call yesterday with an office in Dubai, and they're going to set up a legal entity for me in Dubai. Okay, so in the future, I'm going to live at least a couple months a year in Dubai, and the reason for that are many, but it's just well, honestly, I've never visited, but I assume, because everybody says it's great, and how different is it really going to be for me? So I'm assuming that it's going to be really good. I'm going to travel to Dubai later this year. And then in the coming years, I'm going to be living in Dubai, at least for a small time of the year, or for a little time of the year. And then there's, I don't know, other places, multiple places that I want to live at. I want to have a base here in Europe and another in Dubai, and then I just want to travel, do shit in different places, you know. That's it. I'm not completely sure if you can do that as an American, because as an American, you are taxed based on your citizenship. So no matter where you live, you're going to be taxed by the IRS, as far as I know. Not completely sure. Okay. The dollar is surely going to collapse in the next 5 to 10 years also. It's already, listen, the dollar is already worth, it's losing 20% of its value per year, okay? It's already extremely inflated. That's why, I mean, we're seeing the last stages of the system, okay? And at the end of this, there's going to be a new monetary system, okay? Whether those currencies are still going to exist or not is not the point. It's just it's going to be a new system that is in some way or another based on digital currencies. But yeah, the current system is done. America, as it used to exist, is no longer going to be existing. It's just not sustainable, and you can see that things are falling apart everywhere. Yeah, so the dollar will collapse. I mean, a lot of the things that you're seeing right now on the world stage has to do with the dollar collapse. Okay, like all the control and stealing of information, and you know, I can't say specific things here because it's YouTube, but all the things that they're implementing, you know, with all your data, controlling you in all kinds of different ways, that's all connected to keeping things under control and keeping things under wraps, if you will. Okay, and you know, keeping things together as long as it takes to implement this new system. There's also redistribution of wealth going on, has been going on ever since 2008, 2009, and that's not going to end. So my recommendation is do something to benefit from that flowing of money a little bit, okay? There's a lot of money flowing around the planet, but you got to invest in certain things that benefit you. At least get a small piece of all of that stuff, okay? 99% of the people are not doing that. 100% they're not. They don't even know what they go to a job and it's like, oh, can I get a paycheck? Yes, sir. Thank you, boss. Fuck that. That is so ignorant. When at the same time, do you know how much money is in DeFi right now? Has any one of you guys looked into DeFi? Listen, I'm not even gonna say how much I made, but I made a lot of money in DeFi ever since last September when I really got into it. There's one pump after another, one fucking pump after another, okay? So these coins are exploding, okay? And yeah, listen, every fucking war, every fucking problem, every fucking crisis, you know, and every new person realizing that the dollar's fucked brings more people into DeFi, you know? And you should participate in that. Why not? Why are you not doing that? Seriously. Okay. How to start believing in your new reality, i.e. something has not happened yet. You got to convince your emotions. You got to convince you convince your emotions by convincing your subconscious, and you do that through repetition. So you got to repeat something over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? That's an easy way to do it. So when it comes to your self-talk, You got to repeat a statement over and over and over again. And then eventually your subconscious, your body, your emotions are going to start believing it. Yeah, that's how it works. La la da 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 da. Whoa, 13 people at this time of the day. Did not expect that. Let's see if we reach 20. Yeah, for the people that just recently joined, what's up? Good morning. For me, it's about 9 a.m. Okay, got up a couple hours ago. I spent the night at the bitch's house. And now I'm just going for a walk, then I have to do some shopping, and then I'm going to start my day. And I've been in Germany ever since Thursday, and tomorrow I'm going to be in Holland, the Netherlands. By the way, any of you guys who live in Holland, I'm going to be in Amsterdam from Wednesday to Sunday. Okay, so if you want to meet up, if you want to hang out, whatever, do game, just let me know. Okay, talk to you. Hit me up on. There's somebody selling flowers out of their fucking living room. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, or you can send me an email. Hold on. How do you perform a love spell over somebody you haven't met for almost 3 years? How do you perform a love spell over somebody who haven't met? Okay, I can tell you, but my question to you would be why? Why do you want to perform a love spell over somebody you haven't met for over 3 years? There's so many women out there. It's insane. Okay, I think half of the population of the earth is female. Why would you put a love spell on someone you haven't seen for 3 days? Listen, if you haven't seen them for 3 days, there's probably a reason why you haven't seen them for 3 years. And why bother? Honestly, why bother? Move ahead, move into the future. That's what we have to do, okay? Life keeps going. Life goes on. Life goes on, you see? And let's put it that way. Let's assume she broke up the contact. She broke up the contact. Do you really want to trust a person like that? Really? Relationships are about trust, right? Relationships are about trust. Do you think you can trust a person that just breaks the contact with you? I say fuck that, traitor. Okay? You're better off without that bitch, trust me. Okay, what's this? Listen, life is a battle, okay? And if I recommend everybody does that, okay? I have lots of associates, I have lots of people that I network with, lots of this and that and the other, okay? But until I call somebody a friend, a real friend, that person has to be somebody that's ride or die, okay? That has my back, that's gonna die for me and thrive with me, you know? We share everything, wins and losses, okay? And listen, that's definitely not a person that you haven't seen for 3 years, okay? And if that person breaks or has caused that, then why would you waste time on them? Because that person's not loyal anyways. Fuck them, okay? What's that supposed to mean? Or do you just want to have sex? Seriously, come on. Listen, I just spent the night with a girl. You know, and come on. What is that? Sex? What is sex? Find somebody else, man. What is it? All right. How do you How do you perform a love spell over? Okay, got that. Which digital currencies or stocks do you advise on buying? I don't advise anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. You gotta observe the markets, okay? You gotta observe the markets. You can't just look. This is a common mistake that people make, okay? Yes, trading is something where you can make money, but most people don't make money because they don't understand how this fucking thing works. They listen to tips from people. Listen, the stock market is a zero-sum game, okay? A zero-sum game, which means that anyone and everyone that gives you a recommendation for specific stocks must have a vested interest in you losing and themselves winning. Doesn't that make sense? It's a zero-sum game. So if they don't benefit from you benefiting, you should be very, very critical about that, okay? Skeptical about that tip. That's number one. Number two, trading is about creating your own theories about a trade and then going into the market and trading that on that theory. So what you need to do is you need to learn. You need to learn about that subject. Okay? You gotta learn about, you gotta understand how the economy works. And then you can create your own trading theories and then specialize in a certain segment of the markets. You don't have to trade every market. You don't have to trade every coin. The important thing is that you educate yourself about that stuff. Okay? And then another thing, you gotta pull the trigger. You gotta actually put out money. Okay? Enjoying your trip, Frank. I'm not on a trip right now. I'm just going for a walk. I spent the night at some bitch's place, and now I'm just going for a walk. Then I have to do some shopping, and then I'm gonna start my day. Yeah, I'm doing this path working with Betor too. So once I get home, I'm gonna have to do some rituals with Betor. Yeah. But today I'm basically just preparing for my trip tomorrow, for the most part. And tomorrow I'm gonna be traveling to Amsterdam. Will it remain the world reserve currency in the new digital crypto form? Well, there are a bunch of different options of what's going to happen. Okay, so one of them is the IMF is going to put out something called special drawing rights. They already exist, but they could replace the world reserve currency with the special drawing rights. It could also be, look, I mean, what you're seeing right now is basically, since Russia invaded Ukraine, there are all kinds of sanctions that are happening in Russia, right? So, why is Russia doing that? Because they knew that those sanctions were coming, right? Well, they could do that because they've already prepared for that by creating a new alliance with China. Okay, they got an alliance with China and India to an extent, where they're basically independent of the current SWIFT system. Okay, SWIFT is the international monetary system. If you do an international transaction, you're going through SWIFT. Okay. And what they did was they're probably gonna kick Russia out of SWIFT, which they haven't done yet because of all their oligarch connections, of course, right? But that's a big weapon that the U.S. used to have. No longer, because listen, the U.S. is no longer as strong as it used to be. No longer as strong as it used to be. It's got a lot of internal problems. It's fighting on multiple fronts. Remember, they had to pull out of Afghanistan. Okay? So the polarities are shifting. So what we're going to end up with, most likely, in my opinion, we're going to have three different huge blocks. One of them is going to be US, Canada, and Mexico, countries like that. And then basically we got Europe, EU, and we got Russia-China alliance, okay? And these three powerhouses are going to be they're more or less going to have their own currencies, reserve currencies, if you will. And they're not going to be much different from each other, okay? I mean, right now we still have 60% of all the money in US dollars. So everybody that needs to buy oil still needs the dollar, but that's going to change. It's not going to be like that for much longer. I've been doing the Grail of the Serpent ritual every day since a year. My life has been changing a lot. Thanks, Frank, for this wonderful gift. You're absolutely welcome. Keep using it. I haven't done it. Actually, I haven't done it in a while, man. I haven't done it in days, bro. Yeah, thanks for that reminder. I'm definitely going to do it. Yeah. Okay. How is that spelled? Defund? No, it's spelled DeFi, decentralized finance. Decentralized finance is essentially a decentralized finance is something that has been made possible through the blockchain technology. Okay, blockchain technology allows for tokens to be created, at least on an Ethereum blockchain. Okay. The Ethereum blockchain allows for the creation of tokens, smart contracts. Okay, that's also the basis for NFTs, by the way. Okay, non-fungible tokens are also based on, on the blockchain. Okay, so when you got a blockchain, which is Ethereum, you can create tokens that are based on the blockchain, and then you got an ether. That's the currency, a token. Yeah, and you can then transfer ether into different types of financial instruments, such as options, there are things like liquidity pools, liquidity swaps, basically where you can take fiat currency, where, let's say, one example, you have a little bit of fiat currency, I don't know, a couple $1,000s, okay? And you want interest on that money, but at the bank you're not getting any interest, right? So what you can do is you can take that fiat currency and go to a centralized exchange, which is basically an on-ramp to the DeFi world or the crypto world. And then you take that and buy what are common centralized exchanges. You got Kraken, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it, I think Kraken. Then you got Binance, Coinbase, all of these things, right? And then you buy a crypto coin. You should buy Ether in this case. And then you take Ether and put it into your hot wallet. A hot wallet is a crypto wallet that is connected to the internet. A cold wallet is not connected to the internet. It's basically it's like a memory stick with cryptos on it, okay? And then you can take that, and there's a whole system of what's the word? Different financial instruments that you can buy with Ether, okay? And you can do, in this example, you take those thousands of dollars, you buy some Ether with it, and then you turn that into, you take it onto the hot wallet, and then you can lend that crypto, the Ether, you can lend that to other people. And as you lend it to them, you gain interest, okay? You get interest, and then once you want to pull it out again, you get it back. And listen, in the DeFi space, it's easy to make 10-15% on your money. When in the real or in the fiat world, you get nothing for it. You don't even get 1% sometimes, okay? And that's one example. You could also, I mean, the way most people do it, of course, they wait for the next pump, you know? It goes 10x, 20x, 30x. You can do that too. Why not? But you can also buy options. It's basically an entire financial system, just like the stock market, but it's based on crypto. you know? So it's called DeFi, decentralized finance. Heute ist schönes Wetter. Ja. Heute ist schönes Wetter. Das stimmt. Patrick Freitag. Oh, damn, the US is finished as we know it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Does invoking a certain spirit change the external world as well? Well, no. Your girlfriend doesn't have a problem with you spending a night with another girl. Well, we're broken up, and besides that, even when I'm with a girl, okay, I don't get into relationships if I can't have sex with other women. And I don't consider that cheating. That's not cheating. It's not cheating. Cheating is falling in love with another person. That's cheating. Okay. Taking care of that person more than you take care of a girlfriend. That's cheating. But I don't consider that cheating. No. And all of you go, I don't know. I think if a guy doesn't say that honestly, I think he either can't have sex with other women, or he's doing it behind her back, which none of these things are good. So yeah, that's what I do. Let's see. Bro, you just bomb live shit like this in the morning? Yeah. Bomberclad! Yes. Yes, man. I bomb live shit. Yes, that's what I do. That's what I do, bro. How is it spelled, DeFi? And is there any point to saving money anymore? I mean, the question is, what's your objective? Do you want to spend money to build up a nest egg? That's bullshit that you've been sold, bro. You can't save your money. You can't save your way to anything. You can't save your way to anything. Saving money is, I don't know, it's some of the worst things that you can do. Why? Because inflation is eating away the value. Listen, bro, if you don't, okay, my personal opinion. If you don't have at least 10 million in the bank by the age of 60, this is when most people retire, right around that, you're fucked. 100%, man. What do you think's gonna happen there? Like, it's really interesting to see how little of a clue people have about what's going on and how much they're gonna be fucked. Okay? So no, you need to learn about that thing. You need to make money, then you need to invest it and grow it fast. That's how you need to do it. Saving is not gonna work. There's something called a money magnet where you can put money away, absolutely. That helps attracting it, but really, real growth isn't gonna happen from saving it. Morgan? Yeah. So, yeah. All right, what's that? Staking your coins as well, stable coins, etc. Just learning this stuff recently. Yeah, you can do that. Especially, look, I mean, we talk stable coins. That's a very interesting or important topic here. Yes, staking is important. Stable coins. That's especially important in the example that I just mentioned. Okay, because you want to have a token that is pegged to the dollar. And then the staking or the interest makes sense. If you have something that is not connected to a fiat currency, the interest rate doesn't really make sense. Good. Okay. What mantra can we use to say? What mantra can we use or say to manifest what we want and feel abundance as well? Mantra. Lakshmi has good mantras. Lakshmi, the goddess. Check out those mantras. Then what else? Yeah, I think Lakshmi is good. Lakshmi is good mantras. Does invoking a certain spirit change the external world as well? It changes your perception of the external world, and with that, yes, it can change the external world. Yes, because perception creates reality. Yeah. What if a chant or mantra or invoking energy of sea tree? What changes will it have in the external world? Well, that's for the individual. It's different for each individual, but sea tree, generally speaking, you know what that spirit stands for, otherwise you wouldn't ask, so check that out. Oh damn, the US is, okay, got that. Staking your coins, I got that. What mantra can we use for manifestation and feel abundance? I got that. Where should the money magnet be stored? In DeFi or in the regular fiat bank account? Well, look, with the money magnet, it's not so much, it doesn't work based on math, okay? It doesn't work based on math. It's basically, I got this much, so now it's attracting this much. The money magnet is more like a energetic, psychological thing where, have you ever noticed that the less you need money, the easier it is to make? Yeah. So that's the point behind it. You need to change your energetic state. The less you need it, the easier it is to make it. And that's, I think, the mechanism behind it. You know? So, yeah, try that. Tattoo recommendations. I don't have any. What do you mean? Tattoo recommendations. Grail of the Serpent sigil. The Grail of the Serpent seal. You can tattoo that. How about that? Which mantra can we say to influence someone to fall in love with us? Which mantra can to fall in love with us? My friend, that's a complicated topic, but let me put it like this. It's not just a mantra. It is a I would say you have to I don't even know if I should say something about this topic. It's basically you have to figure out how to learn about female psychology. Okay, as you learn about female psychology, you will be able to know what to say to what woman, I guess. You know. I mean, it depends on the age bracket that she's in. It depends on her looks. Her looks are one of the most important factors in determining her personality. 100%. It is, especially in a social context. I'm not saying intelligence is tied to that. It's not. But where she is in terms of looks determines her social status hierarchy. And based on that, she's going to act different. She's going to respond different to different things that you see. I'm on your Magic Mentor program. Thank you for your knowledge and wisdom. Welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Yeah. All right. Which mantra? Okay, got that one. Guys, you don't even know I'm a pretty good singer. I'm a really, really good singer. Honestly. You want to hear me? Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died, all he left was a rolling. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. Anyways. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, guys, this morning, live stream. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be traveling to Amsterdam. But you know what? I'm gonna go live in Amsterdam too. I'm gonna show you the city, just a little bit. See if you like it. And yeah, last question here. How would you charge a talisman? Is that all related to game? I mean, game is life, life is game. Everything's interconnected, if you will. So, yeah, it is connected to game. It is connected to game. Okay, guys. I don't know. Okay. Guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'm gonna wrap this up now, and be well. Bye-bye.